Hello, everyone. We are back. You don't know it, but I'm back in the driver's seat here at Geek Cheese HQ. Coming back off a little bit of a vacay, a little time off. And we're back right to it with the Cheese League Baseball tournament. Here we go, folks. I'm on the quarterfinal screen here, the bracket, because I needed to remind myself what happened since I was gone. I haven't recorded in like let's say almost a week, so this is getting back in the driver's seat for me. And I probably should check the integrity of my recording. Oh my god, as I die. But it looks like we're all right. So yeah, so the what we got so far is the Saucers up one game on the Cheddar Cherubs, and the Steamers dropped their first game to the Gorgonzola Gothams. Right now, we're going to watch the Kasseri Kraken and the Manchego Mechanics, the Extreme Contact Specialist versus the Extreme Contact Specialist. So this should be interesting. I think we're at the Motor Yard. Delmar Santana, 0-1, 6.75 ERA versus Moises Fletcher, the workhorse out there. Yet to register a win, but 3.86 ERA. Let's go and let's watch this game. Came back from vacation immediately and chipped a tooth. So, you know, that's how things go. I'm wearing the duck shirt. Let's get to it. That's what we're doing here in Cheese League Land. And I should probably get my roster sheets all ready to go, but I didn't. So let me do that right now. As we give myself some volume here too. Holy cow. Nice little look at the Motor Yard. And I have the Kraken sheet, and I have to look for the Manchego Mechanics sheet. Aubrey Flowers is going to lead it off here. Here's the Manchego Mechanics for the Kasseri Kraken. And looks at a strike from Moises Fletcher. We're in the home Reds. I don't remember watching the Mechanics in their home red unis. But I kind of like them. And I'm still getting situated. Full count. And that is fouled away. Popped up high. So we're going to look at the city a little bit here at the Motor Yard. Carson puts it away, out number one. Freddie Ferguson hitting the hell out of the ball. 5 homers, 13 RBIs, 565 average for him. On fire. He's your starting center fielder. Your Kasseri Kraken hits this one. Gone. Just a line drive homer. Freddie Ferguson. And the Kasseri Kraken get on the board. 410-foot shot. 6 homer, 14th RBI. Just told you about the RBIs he has. And that brings up Dane Newman. 292 for him, your right fielder. Number 3 hitter. Pops that one foul into the stands. Fletcher, let's talk about him a little bit. Ooh, nice little pitch. That was a screwball. 4-seamer slider, curveball, changeup, and the screwball. Off the end of the bat, Zariah Heaps is going to win the foot race, out number 2. And in steps Pippo O'Neill, the cleanup hitter. 304, no homers, 1 RBI for her. Mentioned Fletcher. It's fouled away. Didn't have any wins. Came to the game with a 6 ERA-ish, somewhere around there. As the nice little diving stop by Heaps at first. That's the final out. But the Kraken strike first here at the home run. Brings up Matty hitting the catcher to lead things off here. I like these jerseys. I actually like both of the team's jerseys. And that one. Ooh, look at Rosa playing second base. And actually had him played a little back on the grass. There's Austin Carson. 267 average for him. And that's a base hit. Delmar Santana. Where the hell is the... There it is. So the Kraken did not fare well in the first tournament. Actually, both these teams got eliminated in the first round in the first tournament. This could be two. Thompson, De La Rosa, and O'Neal. There's your 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. 5, 6, and 7 do up. Yeah, both these teams did not fare well the first time around. Santana in his one start at an 8.31 ERA. Not very good. Fletcher, as that one is teed off and gone. Who the heck was that? And it's a 394-foot shot into the bullpen. Johnny Duke, his second home run, 6 RBI of the tournament, and the Kraken strike first here. 2 long balls. It's Brett Thompson, your part-time comptroller. Brett Thompson steps in. And that is a base hit up the middle. So the Kasseri Kraken really jumping on Fletcher. Fletcher, he was 0-1 in his one start in the first tournament. And yeah, that's honestly, he had an 18 ERA. You know, you don't want that. So it was a little rough. He got roughed up. This could be 2. Rufo to Pope, and no chance to get him at first. And that brings up Arbor. I am drinking some cold brew because that I got on vacation. Special cold brew that I brought back with me, and it is quite delicious. But I need a little bit of caffeine. Got back and I had to mow the lawn, and I had to do a bunch of other stuff around the house, as that one is hit and squibs through the right side. So 2 on, 1 out here. Kurt Jennings steps in. Your DH. It's his first at bat. Kurt Jennings, first AB of the tourney. Bad ball hitter, good speed at second base. Runners going, and stolen easily. Hinton behind the plate. Has a good arm, but it's a speedy guy down there at third. 2-2 now on Jennings. That ball, ooh, that gets away from Hinton, and no chance. A run comes home. It's count that as a wild pitch, maybe. And ooh, Jennings works a walk. In Jennings' one at bat in the last tournament, he had a strikeout. So he still has registered only 1 at bat in all of this time. And that one, oh, that gets over his head. I don't know how that happened. What happened there? What was going on? All right, Ferguson, he's 1 for 1, home run and an RBI. Bases are juiced, by the way, folks. And he's hitting hell out of the ball. I don't know why he didn't catch that at second base. 2-1. And fouled away. 2-2 now on Ferguson. And ball in the dirt. 3-2. Got him to pop it up. Skied to left field. Who is that out there? Acosta. And they're going to hold the runner. Bases remain loaded. Brings up Dane Newman. You can find Dane Newman playing darts at your local watering hole after this game. He likes a brew or two every now and then. 1-1. And that is ripped into left field. It's a fair ball. That's going to be a 2-bagger, and it's going to be 2 RBI double for Newman as the Kraken take the 5-0 lead over the Manchego Mechanics. You know, I think Manchego Mechanics are making me eat every single word that I've ever said about them. And Emerson O'Donnell's there for the final out. They get 4 runs at the top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the home team. There's Uriah Heep, 625, 2 homers, 6 RBIs for her. Also hitting hell out of the ball. 4-seamer, 2-seamer. The changeup and the forkball here for Santana, the southpaw. Looking for his first win of the tourney. And that one is down into the right field corner. And it's going to be an easy double for Heaps to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. You know, Mechanics have, I think, probably one of the best rounded, are one of the best rounded teams in this tournament. So I don't know. It's surprising that they, does not surprise me that they made it this far. It's surprising that their pitching is not able to keep up with the bats of the Kraken. In this moment, I say that, as that is a base hit into left field. So runners at the corners now. And Madeline Rufo steps in, 333, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. 3 homers for Madeline Rufo is actually quite astounding, I think. No homers in the last tournament. She's down in the hole, 0-2. And this is over to Duke, to De La Rosa. They don't complete the double play, and Manchego Mechanics get on the board. Emerson O'Donnell steps in. And that one is fouled away. You know, I'm just noticing something. And that is hit through the right side. Noticing something. And I don't recall another update being posted to the old Reddit thread here. For Nick Acosta. Nick Acosta. Oh, you know, this might be Acosta's like a second at bat. Is this going to be 2? No, they do get a run, or do get an out of second, rather, as the runners advance. Third, so now first and third for Rocco Cooker. And skied, and it's actually going to be Santana who puts it away. They get a run back. Kind of a messy inning there, actually, for Santana on the hill. All over the place.
Number 19, Johnny Duke.
That brings up Johnny Duke. And that one's fouled away. 0-2. And ball in the dirt. Slow roller over to O'Donnell, out number 1.
O'Donnell, the third baseman, number 29, Brett Thompson.
And Brett Thompson stepping. I don't know what's going on with some of the graphics. I'm going to have to go on the old Reddit thread and see if anybody's having any issues with this. Perhaps since an update, there's been an issue. But if you look at the player cards, it looks like the neck up, they're good, but their jerseys. Let's take a look here. Yeah, their jerseys are pixelated. It's a little strange. I am... Oh, actually, the hat, too. It's strange. I'm going to have to post about that in the old Reddit thread. Over to O'Donnell. That's a quick 1-2-3 inning here for Fletcher. And Maddie Hinton steps in. 0 for 1 today. See that halo too, as that's a base hit up the middle. See that halo, like right here. My tooth keeps rubbing against my cheek and like hurts. As Austin Carson steps in. It's the halo around the forkball because he has an elite forkball, and that's fascinating. I actually never noticed that before. 1-1 count on Carson. Runner at first. Obviously no threat to run there at first. And over to Duke. That is out number 1. Elliot Pope. How could I forget Elliot Pope? That's right, Elliot Pope. That's who's at second base. don't know how he didn't make that play earlier, but that's neither here nor there. 3-0. Give him the green light. Now he walks Santana 4 straight pitches. Walks Pope. Now puts 2 runners on for Soraya Heaps. 1-for-1 already today with a double. These playoff games, the next level, I should say, the quarterfinals here, in the 2 that I've recorded thus far, have been very competitive and have surprised me, as that's a base hit through the left side. They've honestly surprised me with how, actually how much longer these videos are. Keaton Carlson, 1-for-1 with a, a little off the end of the bat to Duke to complete the double play. No! And a run comes home. So, runners at the corners. They get the out at second. 2 outs. Madeline Rufo steps in. The run does come home. 5-2 now. Kraken still lead it. Rufo, 1-on-1 count. Looks at breaking pitch. I think that was that fork ball. 1-2 now. And down on strikes. They strand a pair. And get a run. Another run back. Top of the 4th we go. 8-9-1 due up 4. Kasseri Kraken. As Larry Arbor steps in. Let's take a temp check here. And 1-2. Ooh, up and in. 2-2. And now the full count. 55 pitches here for Fletcher. Top of the 4th. Down on strikes. Arbor looks at one right down the middle. Kurt Jennings steps in. Kurt Jennings sports a flowing mullet and some mutton chops. Actually, it's not a mullet. It's more of just long hair. 1-1. 1-2. 2-2. Down on strikes he goes. Fletcher's kind of settling in as Aubrey Flowers steps up. 1-for-2 with the single. It's that workhorse feature. As screwballs hit foul. 1-1 and another screwball. 2-2. And got her. Tied her up high. Up and in. Down on strikes. He's put together a couple of 1-2-3 innings, and that's really been a real benefit for this ball club. You know, gets those bats back up. That's where they've been able to score the runs. They're a little more fresh, a little more ready to go. O'Donnell looks at a ball outside, 2-1, and that one is popped up shallow right field. Newman comes on, that is out number 1. And Nick Costa steps in, he's 0-for-1. And Costa still looking for his first hit. I mean, obviously he's a bench player, but still looking for his first hit of the tourney. 3-1. Ooh, that was a strike inside. Full count, rather. And, ooh, that's not it. Newman says no. You will not have your first hit. Nice sliding catch. As Rocco Cooker steps in. He's got a healthy Van Dyke, which is the mustache goatee combination. Big burly one. That one's hit into left field, into the corner. Is he going for 2? He is. Flowers throws in. He's going to slide in safely. So 5-2. Oh my gosh. 2 outs. Runner at second. And Matty Hinton steps back up. The leadoff hitter It is 5-2. I don't know why I wanted to give you the score right there, but I did anyway. Ball up and in. Hit high and far. Does that have the distance? Yes, it does. Maddie Hinton. A 2-run shot, 397-foot shot. 5-4 now. First homer, third RBI of the tournament. Puts the Manchego Mechanics within one. Again, this team's making me eat my words.
Now pitching.
And that chases Santana from the game. Santana gives way to Delgado, another lefty. And that's a base hit right up the middle. So the bats are coming alive for the Manchego Mechanics. As Elliot Pope steps in. I do enjoy iced coffee, a cold brew coffee, a coffee, a drink, a coffee drink, any type of coffee drink. 2 outs, a lot happens with 2 here, folks. 2 outs, runners first and second. Here's Uriah Heaps, which is ball high. And the inside move, and he does not go. De La Rosa kind of fumbled it out there at short, or at second, rather. So I have the day off today, folks, and I have the day off tomorrow. Extra day off. That's a rocket, but right to Ferguson, out number 3. They strand a pair. They get 2, though. They're within 1, 5-4. The Kraken still lead it. They are up to bat. 2, 3, and 4 for them. Here at the top of the 5th. And I'm very excited about that because an extra day in between before the madness begins. That is a base hit up the middle. A slow roll of a base hit, actually. And last day was pretty god-awful. It's funny, too, because I don't know what I did with my phone. Here's Dane Newman now. Steps in. The runner goes again. No, Freddie Ferguson. Steal every bag. .72 pitches here. And high into left field. Acosta is there. And the runner stays put.
The first baseman, number 15, Pippa O'Neill.
As Pippa O'Neill steps in, I am going to the inside move. They check on him. Trying to see what's going on here. I feel like I got an update on something, but I did not. And the runner goes. Ferguson again, another stolen bag today. And nothing you could do about that. Rufo, line drive right to her, and she steps on the bag at third. As Ferguson kind of went way too far off the bag. Carlson hits that one high, and it's drifting in front of the warning track. Ferguson is there. Bottom of the 5th, folks. Madeline Rufo up now 0 for 2 with an RBI, though, today. We still have Delgado up on the bump here for the Kraken. They lead at 5-4. Slider, curveball, 4-seamer for the lanky lefty. 1 and 2 to Rufo. And over to De La Rosa, out number 2. O'Donnell steps in. 1 for 2 with a single. High, 2-1 now. Squibbed down to third. Brett Thompson is there. that is out number 3. Johnny Duke Thompson and De La Rosa. It's 5, 6, and 7 due up.
Number 19, Johnny
Duke has a homer today, so that's cool. All right, Fletcher is out. He was up there. He was like in the 80 or approaching 80. All right, Clark Prowlett Perez comes in. And quickly gets him to pop out.
Third baseman,
To hit.
number 29, Brad Thompson.
Get your taxes done by Brett Thompson. He steps up to the plate. Perez, more of a long reliever. And two. Thompson, 1, 2, 3 down and strikes.
Number 25, Tony La Rosa.
De La Rosa steps in now for 2. She's more of a long reliever. Was the solid one of the solid arms out of this pen. This is a hell of a bullpen here, because that's a liner to Cooker at number 3. This is a very, very good bullpen. You know, I think that's what I keep coming back to with this team. I feel like they have a solid lineup. I feel like they have a solid bullpen. The starters got roughed up quite a bit. Fletcher pitched exceptionally well today. He gave up 5 runs, but team battled back. Delgado still on the mound. I wonder how long he's going to stay out there. That one's hit high into left field, foul ground, and Flowers can't get it. And 0-2 it remains. Down on strikes. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Acosta ain't got a break. Can't find his. Can't get that first hit. Here is Cooker. He's 1 for 2 with the double. It's Cooker hitting 211. He hit 067 last tourney. Not hitting what he should be. 2-2. Lefty on lefty matchup here. That one is hit high. Boy, he kind of just like pushed that one. Like, actually kind of hit it off the end of the bat, I suppose. And just kind of wheeled it that way. Maddie Hitton's 2 for 3. Home run, single, 2 RBIs for her. Tried to backdoor it. Delgado. There's a bunch of pitches. And that one sneaks through everyone. Actually, no. Johnny Duke somehow snow cones it. Thinks that he can get her out, but he can't. He just can't. All right, Austin Carson steps in. 2 for 3, and interesting. All right, we got Denny Hayes coming in on the mound. Dropkin, the pitcher, goes in as a base runner and is gonna steal a base. I love that. Love that, love that, love that from the Manchego Mechanics manager. Hayes on the bump here. Walks the first batter he sees. And I think Denny Hayes is the... Yes, he is. Denny Hayes is the bonus pitcher here, so I don't really have any historical stats to give you. There's Elliot Pope, though. First and second. Exceptional speed on the base pass here for the Mechanics. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 0-2. And Pope is fighting it off. And continues to fight it. And foul again, 0-2. Try the inside move, no chance. 0-2. Over to De La Rosa, out to number 3. They strand a pair, and boy, that crowd is disappointed. As we go to the top of the 7th, the Kraken still lead at 5-4. Larry Arbor steps in 1 for 2 with a single. And Dropkin. Watson now catching behind the plate. Not going to put your pitcher in for that, as that is hit into the gap, into the deepest part of the ballpark. And Watson comes in clutch with a double to lead it off here in the 7th. Kurt Jennings, come on. Come on, Kurt. Get your first hit. Let's see that hit. I'm not biased, just because I do like the Kraken hockey team. I do think in this matchup here, I do think the Mechanics are a better team, but Kraken might be hot at the right time. 1 and 2, and down on strikes it goes. Aubrey Flowers steps in 1 for 3. With the single. Is this Perez still on the mound? Yeah, it's Perez. Ooh, that one gets away from, who was it? Watson came in. The runner goes to third. So the infield plays in now. Flowers looking to drop one over the drawn in infield, score that run. And ooh. It's a high and outside call strike. That was very high, very outside. I thought. All right, they're going to intentionally walk. Intentionally walk Ferguson. I think he's just going to steal second. That's just my opinion. There's 2 outs. He's a stealer trait. He's fast. Why not? Dane Newman up. And they try to pick him off. And 1-1 on Newman. And ball 2. And boy, this crowd is hanging on every pitch. I didn't realize that they are limited to the number of pickoffs. As Newman skies one out to center field. That is the deepest part of the ballpark. This is a big, big stadium here at the Motor Yard. It's a pop out. They strand a pair. Let's see if the Kraken can hold it down. Batten down the hatches. Soraya Heaps steps in. Denny Hayes back on the mound. 5-4. Let's see, 4, 5, and 6. I think the heart of the order. Yes, due up here for the Mechanics, and Heaps pops one up very high, but that's an out to Newman. Keaton Carlson steps in.
Now pitching,
Aria Neva comes in. Okay. Neva pitched 2 innings. Didn't have a lot of save chances last tournament for this team. Arbor drops that one. That's a base hit through the left side. 2 innings. She gave, she had 2 strikeouts, so that's good. That was the only game she appeared in last tournament for the Kraken. All right, Rufo in now. Kraken looking for inning-ending, game-ending double play. 0-2 on Rufo. This could be it. DeLarosa to Duke and to O'Neill, and that is it, dude. 4-6-3 game-ending double play. And the Kasseri Kraken take game number 1 from the Manchego Mechanics. 5-8-0 to 4-12-0. Let's take a look at the offense. Yeah, there's a bunch. Very good game there from Ferguson. He also had a couple of stolen bags. Let's see, good game for Arbor. Home runs coming from Ferguson and from Duke. On the Kraken side, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Wow, the Kraken struck out a whole bunch. On the Mechanics side, Hinton, just a great day as leadoff hitter with the home run and 2 RBIs. And Carson, Heaps, and Carlson also have multi-hits. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts for them. Pitching. So Fletcher will take the loss. He, for all intents and purposes, gave up 5 runs, but he, actually 4 earned runs, but he did pitch quite well. Santana gets the no decision. Delgado will take the win. Neva get the save, and there are your top 3: Hinton, Ferguson, and Duke. So With that win, the Kasseri Kraken take game number 1 in this series. And let's see what happens with the rest of this as we return to the Elimination Hub. And that's how that ends up, folks. All right, that is it for me right now. It's good to get back in the driver's seat here. Thanks so much for hanging out with Geek Cheese and watching some of this fun fake baseball action. We're going to continue. So come on back, hit that bell, subscribe, like, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. And we will see you again next time on Geek Cheese, more Cheese League Baseball. See ya. Bye.